My tip of the week was to show some really quick knitted gifts that you could make. Because let's face it, you've got a little bit more than 30 days probably, right? I didn't exactly count, but you have about 4 weeks until Christmas. And so there are some really great things that you can make for family and friends that are quick, that are easy, and that they will love. So let's start out with my Zephyret, just because I love it. So this cowl is called Lacy Cowl. It's really easy. It's a 6-row repeat. You really can get into the groove with this. It just takes 1 skein of Zephyret. That's it. Zephyret comes in about 40 different colors right now, and so you can use one that's variegated, you can use one that's spreckled, you can use one that's semi-solid, and it's just lovely. And this is so luxurious. Excuse me. This is so luxurious. It's baby alpaca and cashmere and silk. 1 skein, 1 pattern. And this pattern is available either on the website or also on Ravelry. This one is called Interlocking. Again, this is 1 skein of Zephyret. And I like, as you can see here, I like cowls next to my neck. I don't like them all floppy. If you want to have a looser cowl, just add some more repeats, and it would be a little bit shorter, which would also be fine. So this one is it's a lace pattern. It's pretty easy to memorize, and it's pretty quick. There's another one that I didn't drag out that's called Rivulets, and that one has it has a cable in it, and it has some lace. So it's a little bit more complicated, but again, just 1 skein. And you can see all those on the website, link in the profile. Just look up Zephyret patterns, and you can see all 3 of them. As far as for a hat is really easy too, right? I love this hat. Now this is made with our Synergy yarn, which has that natural gradient in it. This one is, this color is mushroom. So what's great about this hat is that the outside, the 2 sides are different. Look. This one has like a more viney kind of a pattern. And this side has more of a thicker, more cable-y looking pattern. Is that the coolest thing? And the trick is it's when you're knitting through the back of the loop. That's all. Pretty cool. This one, I did not design this one. So this one is designed by Hunter Hammerson. It's called Correlation by Hunter Hammerson. It took 1 skein of our Synergy, which is like a heavy DK light worsted yarn. Again, it's a farm yarn. It's merino. It's was grown at Partner Farms. So it's really cool. Love this hat. This hat is striking. Look at how fun this is. And it's a pretty big slouchy hat, or you can make the cuff to be a little bit higher. Now, of course, this is made with 2 different skeins because the yellow spreckled one is 1 skein and the blue is the other skein. You don't use the whole skein of either one of them, so you could probably make 2 hats. You could make 1 hat that went this way, and then you could make another hat where the blue was in the short row areas and the gold was in the viney parts. That's the way I would do it. This is called Rhinebeck hat by Woolly Wormhead. Again, I don't sell it. You have to go to Ravelry to buy it, or maybe their websites. Rhinebeck hat, woolly worm head. There's a whole bunch of Rhinebeck hats, so, but you'll recognize this one. This is made with, you can make this with our Trasna, which is our BFL Cormo Cross DK yarn. Or you can make it with our Lively, which is the Cormo, purebred Cormo DK worsted yarn. It is lovely and is striking, and it's kind of a slouchy hat. So you have a lot back here to deal with. Or if you're someone who has a very large head or loves someone with a very large head, this would be good for them. Again, because it's Cormo, it's not going to be itchy on your ears or your neck. Good gift. And don't forget Fingerless Mitts. So this one, I have kits on the web. They are only $15. You get the yarn and the pattern, and it is mohair yarn. Really easy. You knit them both at the same time, and then you stitch them up. And there's like 4 or 5 different colorways. Again, this is something you could do in an hour or 2, I think. Really easy. I know that this one, if I put all the time together that I knit on this, I would say this is a 2 or 3 hour cowl. This one's probably a little bit more, just until you get used to the rhythmic pattern of it. And my other cool little tip is I put in stitch markers at every repeat. That way I keep myself honest and I don't have to rip out a whole bunch. If I get to the end of that repeat and it's not quite right, like I have an extra stitch or I don't have enough stitches, it's like, oh, what did I do wrong, right? So put markers at every one of your repeats. So there you have it. Quick and easy Christmas patterns or holiday patterns or gifts, even if it's not the holiday season. Maybe you have a January birthday coming up or a February birthday coming up, or maybe you have somebody that that you need to give a gift for, in the fall sometime. You can always, in Ravelry, you can get those patterns, put them in your library and then favorite them. And then they stay there and you'll remember, oh yeah, I thought I was going to make that cowl for my friend Sue. Something like that.